Catholic Church carries out over renewed herdsmen attack in Taraba communities as hundreds are displaced. The Holy Family Catholic Parish, Takum, in Taraba State, has raised the alarm over renewed attacks by suspected herders on several communities in the Takum local government area, leading to the destruction of farmlands and mass displacement of residents. The parish priest, Very Reverend Father George Dogo, disclosed this in a statement released to journalists in Jalingo on Monday, describing the situation as disturbing and devastating. He called for urgent government intervention to avert further bloodshed and a worsening humanitarian crisis. Our people are suffering, hundreds have been displaced, farmlands destroyed, and livelihoods ruined. We appeal to the government to take swift action before the situation worsens, Dogo said. According to the statement, the crisis began on September 19, 2025 after an attack on security personnel in Aitwa, Katsina Ala local government area of neighboring Benue State. The violence reportedly spread to the borders communities in Takum, where armed herders allegedly invaded farmland and settlements. Affected areas include Dogongawa, Todbenga, Genoa Nfiyeye, Inyifiye, Genoa Gaba, Genoa Gida, Genoa Ruwa, Genoa Ntu, Kwari, and Ribasi, where farms of all kinds were reportedly destroyed. Wow. In Asuku and Bakuila villages, 2 people were critically injured and about 150 residents were displaced. Another 200 people were said to have fled from Imbo, Mbaga, Chakera, Hoyo, Mbaya, Sav, Genda, and Ikyo communities after their farms were razed. The church further reported that Tolijam, Akajo, Abunde, Akase, Ikyo Dam, and outer villages were completely deserted, with about 560 people displaced. Can you imagine what is going on? And then when they now catch these bandits now, they'll now be doing dialogue with them, or they will release them at the end of the day. Look at the atrocities that they are committing. In Ikpa, Kohonde, Wombo, Kwagisia, and Hangaha, another 500 people were said to have lost their homes and farms to the violence. The attacks also extended to Muji 1, Muji 2, Kwariben, Zuwaya, and Tudunhaske, where large stretches of farmland were destroyed. In Tahambe and Toyin villages, all farms were burnt, leaving 1 person critically injured and over 400 residents displaced. Now, wow. Dogo said many of the displaced persons are currently taking refuge in Mami and high-level areas of Takum town, as well as in Dongongawa, Manya, Sofa, Todonga, and Bise. He appealed to the Taraba state government, security agencies, and humanitarian organizations to restore security and provide relief materials to the victims. When contacted, the state police public relations officer ASP Victor Sheliza said he has just assumed office and has not yet been briefed on the situation. Oh, you just assumed office, you have not been briefed, okay, on the situation in the affected areas. The renewed attacks comes amid a broader pattern of violence in Nigeria's northern and middle belt regions, where armed herders, jihadist groups, and bandits have repeatedly targeted predominantly Christians farming communities. Later they will say they are not attacking Christians. Later they will say it's not Christians that they are attacking. It's not only Christians that they are attacking. What is this now? Human rights organizations, including the International Society for Civil Liberties and Rule of Law, Inter-Society, report that thousands of Christians have been killed and hundreds of churches destroyed in Taraba, Benue, Plateau, and southern Kaduna over the past decade. Many of the assaults are linked to disputes over land, grazing routes, and ethno-religious tension. Between 2024 and 2025 alone, thousands of civilians were killed in coordinated attacks across Benue and Plateau states, with survivors often accusing herders militias of acting with impunity. The Catholic Church and other faith-based groups have repeatedly called on federal and state authorities to protect rural communities from the ongoing assaults and displacements. Father Dogo's appeal reflects mounting fears that the latest wave of violence in Taraba could further deepen the humanitarian crisis spreading across Nigeria's conflict-torn Middle Belt. However, the Taraba State Police Command has not released an official statement on the incident. It is well. Great Chola says, I think one Sultan is saying there is no such thing happening in Nigeria. Don't mind them. They will say it's not Christians that they are attacking. Raphael says, can someone please call the attention of Bishop Kuka to this? Perhaps he's preoccupied with his new assignment. Ultimate Solution says, I thought they said they are not attacking Christians. Don't mind them. Don't mind them. Chukwemeka says, no be their papa say Northern Nigeria safe past 7. Mazi says, where is Bishop Kuka? What did Bishop Kuka say? Did he say something that they are not attacking Christians? Now what for the man? No. Chris Armstrong says, Nigeria needs a replica of General Sani Abacha in terms of security. Good News Idol says their governor is busy joining APC. Ability concern them. Since it's not affecting them, it's not affecting their family members. Any other person can buy for all they care. They don't care. Chigozie says that's where the Pope comes in. What was the Pope supposed to do? Shuk said, Bishop Kuka said there's nothing like that. Oh, really? He said that. Now, wow. Uche really says, where is Bishop Kuka? Is he living on another planet? Maybe. Sunday Sakri says, may God have mercy on us. Amen. Ikbo Talking says, it's funny how one ethnic group is suppressing over 400 ethnic group. I just dey laugh. They say they have a lot of jazz. God will really overpower them. Onyegunle says, all I can say is that may God be with everyone because I'm getting tired of this country already. Ojumo kon, wahala kon, no be small. No be small thing. Nifeanyi says, Bishop Kuka said, what would you say this time about Christian persecution in Nigeria? They have brought it to your sanctuary. That man is definitely compromised already. Araha Ayafi says, when Igbos were trying to divide Nigeria, some Northerners and some Yoruba say, no, we stand for one Nigeria. Now, it don't happen. No, Middle Belts will fight Igbos during the war. They are now most wanted in Nigeria today. Gowon, Awolowo, and Danjuma, how market? Onye Maichi says, I'm religion of peace people. Will they don't attack? We probably will say they don't attack Christians. That's what we wanted to write. Samuel says, but Bishop Kuka said attacks are not targeted on Christians. Somebody should tag him, please. They need to tag him. They really need to tag him. Adiwise says, welcome development by the Northerners. At Obi says, where is Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene? Are you funny? Are you trying to be funny? Keshiti says, I don't search for Northerners comments. My eyes don't dey pain me. Go see him. Imafidon says, I guess Bishop Kuka said nothing is happening, not buying that America should not declare Nigeria a place of interest. So cry out to Kuka. Juliana says, they say these things are not true, ba? Eze says, Yoruba star that Fonjaka was street beggars are making love with Fulani terrorists. How are they making love with Fulani terrorists? Asalaman says, name the communities. Are you joking? The communities, every of the communities there, you're saying they should name the communities. Are you a joker? Sulaiman, I beg. Listeners, don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.